Shearer, your host. I am a singer, a songwriter, an actor, a vocal coach, a voice coach, and a producer. But today, like all weeks, I am coming to you in the capacity as your host for the amazing, the delicious, intoxicating, steamy hot, better than ice cream, a delicious love audio drama series written and produced by the amazing Diana Copeland and produced by the equally amazing Julia Sadinsky. I am coming to you live from London, England. We are streaming across the globe on multimedia platforms, including Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon, and many more platforms. But guys, listen, better than ice cream. Look at where we are at. We are at episode 5. And let me tell you how steamy, how hot, how intoxicating are we right now when it comes to our main characters, Janie and Lance. Two individuals who have been out of each other's lives for the past 15 years, and they have since come together, and there have been some steamy hot scenes that have been ongoing. But it's got even hotter because now we have the ex-partners of both of our main characters that have also come into the storyline. So on the part of Janie, we have the super uber cool sounding Derek, her ex-partner, that's back into the mix. And let's not forget that Janie has since found out that the letter she received, she thought it was from Lance, only to now discover that it's actually from Derek. Equally, we have Stacy, super sexy sounding Stacy, the ex-fiance of Lance. What is she up to? We are going to have to find out, guys. If you remember and recall from our last episode last week, just doing a little recap, both Janie and Lance had a discussion about speaking to their ex-partners, Derek and Stacy, to let them know that X means X and X means next. But guys, are they going to get the message? We need to find out, because if you recall, Janie attended the birthday party of Derek's mother, only to be asked the massive big question of dun dun dun, will you marry me? Now Janie is completely flummoxed. What is she going to do? Obviously her mind's in a complete tiswas. She's got her feelings for Lance, but she's also got some sort of affinity still going on for her ex-partner Derek. What is she going to do? Guys, it's about to get hot. It's about to get super hot, steamy, intoxicating, and delicious as we tune into the next installment of Better Than Ice Cream, produced by Diana Copeland, written by Diana Copeland, and also directed by Julia Sadinsky. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's roll the audio.
This is the time. Look into your eyes. I look into your eyes. No longer mine. No, you're no longer mine. The silence will drown. And silence will burn. This is the night. Now you and this is the
Janie, I've never had anything in my life but I couldn't stand losing until I met you. I would feel like a king if you would be my wife. Will you marry me?
I looked up and caught his mother's bright smile, tears streaming down her face as her friends looked on. I thought more about how this should play out for her on her birthday than I did for myself. Yes, Derek, I will marry you. I stood frozen as the entire restaurant cheered. Derek grabbed me, covering my face in a million kisses. His mother was at the center of a congratulatory circle, already texting people about wedding arrangements. I tried to get Derek's attention. Derek, we need to go somewhere in private to talk, remember? I needed to tell him that I didn't mean to say yes. I just did it for the sake of his mom. But he was too busy slapping high fives and passing out stogies to hear me. By the time he looked back, I was already nudging my way through the crowd. Headed to the nearest exit, I didn't even look back. I had to get the hell out of there. What just happened? Come on, Tiara, please answer.
Hey, Janie, I'm still in this meeting. Is everything okay?
No, everything is fucked up. I really messed up this time.
What? Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta give my team a little pep talk. Okay, everyone, let's go. You've got 24 hours to save your asses. You know what we need for this account. Bring it, or you're out the door. It's bye-bye healthcare. Impress me, people. Kimmy, you better stop quivering that lip. Do you have a parking space? Because I will take it away. Go. Everybody out. I'm tired of looking at y'all damn faces. Okay, Janie girl, what's up?
I tried to cut it off with Derek and he asked me to marry him.
Okay, so you said no, right?
No, I couldn't. His mother was there and it was her birthday and then there were all these people watching.
Janie, you gotta tell Derek that it's really a no for you. And you need to do it quick, fast, and in a hurry.
I tried, but he wasn't listening. No one was.
Where are you now?
I'm in the car, just driving.
Driving to where?
I don't know. Ugh.
Okay, girl, get it together. Get it together. You got this. Go to Lance and tell him what happened.
Are you crazy?
I know it's fucked up, but shit happens. Let him know you're going to fix this. Lance seems like a pretty understanding guy, and you don't want him finding this out from someone else, right?
Right. Okay.
You got this.
Okay.
And keep me posted, okay? I love you, girl.
Okay. I knocked relentlessly on Lance's front door. Part of me couldn't wait to tell him. The other part of me wanted to sink into a hole in the ground. How was he going to respond to this news? The door opened to a pretty face I'd never seen before.
Can I help you?
Hi. Is Lance here?
Hey, are you the girl from next door?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Stacy. It's so nice to meet you finally. Lance, it's Big Head. She's at the front door.
Big Head?
Come on in, Big. Your mother's here too.
I walked in and saw my mother. She was sitting in their living room chair. She smiled. Lance and his mom sat on the couch across from her. Lance's eyes connected with mine. Hey, Lance. Miss Langham?
Oh, hey, Annie. I'm glad you could join us.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Not sure yet. Mildred invited me over for some announcement. You got here just in time. So, Mildred, what's up?
Ma, what's this about?
Stacy, tell everyone the great news.
Stacy grabbed my hand and placed it on her stomach.
Lance and I are pregnant.
What?
You can move in here until the baby is born.
The breath was knocked clean out of me. My eyes connected with Lance's, and an unspoken conversation between us transpired. I backed up slowly, my eyes filling with tears, and ran out the front door with my mom trailing closely behind.
Stacy, why wouldn't you tell me this in private?
Well, I wanted to surprise you. Aren't you happy?
Just stop with the act, Stacy. You know damn well this was not the way to bring this news. While my mother comforted Stacy, my heart was in my throat. All hope of Janie and I being together had vanished into thin air. I dipped off into the downstairs bathroom to get my emotions in check. Okay, Lance, you got this. I leaned against the bathroom sink and gripped the sides like it was the only thing holding me up. I stared at myself in the mirror, replaying the pain in Janie's face when Stacy said she was having a baby. Those words sucked the life clean out of her. I splashed cold water on my face, drops clustered on my forehead, and then trailed down my temple. I took a deep breath. Okay, Lance, you know who the fuck you are. You're not the bad guy here. Clearly, Stacy got pregnant before you even reconnected with Janie. Relax and focus on how to win her back. Yeah, that's it. Talk to her. Just be real and just be you. And breathe, Lance, breathe. Janie is your girl and can't shit change that, okay? So get your ass up there and go get your girl. I stormed out of the bathroom and bulldozed through a barrage of questions from Stacy and my mom as I made my way through the house and out the front door. I arrived next door to look for Janie, but instead, I was met with Derek, standing on her front porch.
Well, if it ain't Lance, the 50-yard liner, the one that no one could catch.
What the fuck are you doing here, Derek?
Well, seeing this is my fiance's house, I should be asking you that question.
Fiance? You couldn't fake me on the field, and you damn sure can't fake me now. That's the last thing Janie would ever do is marry you. Janie!
You wish I was faking.
There was a beat of silence as we made eye contact. This dude was serious. All of a sudden, my heart felt heavy.
Oh, do I detect a hint of jealousy, letter boy?
Letter boy?
Aren't you the one that wrote that letter to Janie that was all cute with all the bows and everything on it?
Wait, that was personal. She told you about that?
Well, if you mean did we have a good laugh about it, then yeah.
I heard Lance call my name from my bedroom window, and something inside me lit up. I rushed outside, but he was already walking away.
Lance, we need to talk.
Lance turned to me. His eyes were like daggers.
I don't know what kind of game you and your fiance are playing, but leave me the fuck out of it. I'm through with you.
What? Lance!
Lance walked away, leaving shattered fragments of my heart on the ground. I fell to my knees in tears as Derek stood there silently. He reached down and helped me up, then attempted to speak.
Look, Janie,
No! Just go home, Derek! Just go home!
Don't worry, Janie. I got it. Look like it's Mildred from next door. I stepped outside and Mildred and I went through our normal routine of walking across the porch to sit on the bench.
Ah, that one left.
Tell me about it.
How's Janie?
She'll survive. Lance?
Not so good.
Mildred, tell me something. Why would you call me over there to get that kind of news when you know Lance and Janie been seeing each other?
I did it because I knew you wouldn't.
Of course I wouldn't. Why would I ever want Janie to receive that type of information in such an uncomfortable way?
Sometimes we have to let our children know that they can't have everything they want.
Janie is a grown-ass woman. So what exactly is it that you're trying to say?
That I wasn't born yesterday. And it's clear to me that Janie has her sights set on ruining Lance and Stacy's relationship the moment she arrived. If she hadn't shown up, they would be married by now. I know you raised her in church, but you've always coddled her. She's spoiled. Some people need to let her know that she can't just waltz up in here and just ruin a happy home. Stacy is smart. She's got a great career. Her family comes from a long line of money, and now she's having my grandchild. There is no way I'm letting this summer fling ruin that.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Okay. When you come for my daughter, you come for me. So I'm going to keep it plain and simple. My daughter is going to do whatever the hell she wants. If that includes being with Lance, so be it. And you, messy old bitch, you better not interfere. Because if you do, I swear you gonna wish you never met me. And you're right. I raised her in the church. So I definitely won't be sparing the ride on your plastic ass. Now, pick your jaw up off the ground, get off of the porch, and take your wannabe bougie ass back next door.
Girl, your limited vocabulary don't scare me. The whole neighborhood knows you don't belong here. If you want to get grimy, this boozy bitch can get grimy too.
Try me.
Game on.
And that wig looks like a damn puppy on your head.
Guys, I'm sorry, I'm absolutely creasing up here. Janie's mama, she just said to Lance's mom that her hair looks like a damn poodle. Woo! Talking about the wig, guys. Oh my gosh, can we just catch our breath a moment? Because, wow, all of what just happened there was just like, whoosh, like that was super intense. So guys, let's have a little recap here and catch our breath, because I know I certainly need to catch mine. So we have Janie, who has accepted the marriage proposal in public at Derek's mother's birthday party. She's accepted Derek's marriage proposal. She has said Y-E-S. She said yes. And then on top of it, she's kind of absolutely mortified at what she's actually made the decision on in terms of, you know, accepting Derek's marriage proposal. And she seems to have done it on the basis of not wanting to embarrass Derek's mother at her birthday party. But that's not a reason to say yes to your ex. No. So now she's going around to go and see Lance, to talk to Lance, after having had, you know, this heart-to-heart with her girlfriend, who's basically said, look, girl, sort it out. You need to let Derek know that your yes is really a no. But first of all, Janie needs to see Lance. So she goes around to Lance's place to see another woman open the door. And the other woman is Stacy. And Stacey not only opens Lance's front door, she's calling Janie by a nickname that only Lance uses. Big Head? I mean, no, this has gone way too deep now. And she enters Lance's apartment to see her mother. This is Janie's mother, along with Lance's mother, and of course, Stacey. And then we have yet another bombshell. Stacey actually like blatantly confirms that she is pregnant with Lance's baby. I mean, stop. Let's retrack. 3, 2, 1. She's pregnant with Lance's baby? What the heck is going on? I mean, drama doesn't even classify what's going on right now. This is sordid.com. So we've got Stacey, who's pregnant with Lance's baby. We've got Janie, who's just said yes to marriage proposal to Derek. We've got the two mothers, Janie's mother and Lance's mother, going at each other. Sorry, Janie's mother and Stacey's mother going at each other. I mean, it's just a hot mess. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mix. It's sordid. It's intense. It's a love audio drama series. Drama being the operative word in every sense of the word. Guys, I'm totally flabbergasted. I don't even know what to say. Where do we go next? You have got to tune in for the next following weeks to find out how this all transpires. What is Janie going to do? What is Lance going to do? What are they going to do with each other? What are they going to say to each other? How does Lance factor in the fact that Stacey is now pregnant? And how is Janie going to refuse Derek's marriage proposal? I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's intense. Guys, let me check in with you, our amazing audience, and let me see if we have some questions to get this social engagement aspect of Better Than Ice Cream on the run. Wow. So we have a message from Caitlin from El Paso, Texas, and she says, Janie was in a tough situation. What would have happened if she'd said no? Well, hey, Caitlin, I completely agree with you. Excuse me. What would Janie have done if she had said no? That's a conundrum in itself, really, especially since we now know that Stacey is pregnant. So it's a weird one because they both have this amazing baggage. And I don't like to call a pregnancy baggage because it's life, you know, it's the conception and the eventual evolution of a human life. But I say baggage because this has completely come out of the blue for both, obviously, Lance, who's the father, and also Janie, who's in a relationship with Lance. And, you know, people in the background just seem to think that this is some sort of summer fling. But we know, right, guys? We know this is serious between Lance and Janie. But what a mess they both have behind them. Or is it ahead of them? Because they need to work this out. We've got poor Stacey, who's in the mix, saying that in fact, let's recap that. Stacey's not poor at all. She's got money, she's rich, and she's quite a cocky little one, isn't she? It's actually Janie that we need to say is, you know, we feel sorry for her. Empathy right about now because she's in such a crazy situation. She's got her ex-partner that she's just said yes to in terms of a marriage proposal. On top of that, she's now finding out that the ex-partner of Lance is pregnant, and they were both, Lance and Janie, supposed to tell their exes that we're over, you know, it's, you know, I'm with someone else. And yet look at the madness that's been brought into the mix. But going back to your question, Caitlin, I totally agree. What could or would have Janie done if she'd said no to Derek? Well, let's take a look at it. I mean, on reflection, obviously she wouldn't have this massive conundrum to be dealing with on her side of the story, in that she said yes to Derek when really she should have said no. So at least her headspace would have been clear in that respect. But it's not clear because she has to factor in how it is she's going to tell Derek that her yes is actually no. And is she even going to tell Derek that it's a no, considering that now she's just found out that Lance is about to have a baby with his ex-fiancée, Stacey? It's a mess. It's a mess. Guys, you've got to tune in next week to find out what happens. I personally cannot wait. Anyway, let's see if we have any more questions from our amazing, delightful audience tuning in. So we have Janet from Jacksonville, Florida, and she's asking, why wouldn't Stacey tell Lance she's pregnant in private. Shaking my head. And do you see me doing the actions? Shaking my head. I completely agree with you, Janie. Why wouldn't Stacey tell Lance that she's pregnant in private? Now, I personally think the reason why she's done this is because she wants maximum impact. Because she's not silly, she's not stupid. She's clearly aware that something is going on between Lance and Janie, and she wants to hit them where it hurts. So what better way for her to do that than to actually let everybody know in the space, the mums, and of course Janie, and of course Lance, that she's pregnant. What can anyone say to that? They can't say anything. So I think it's absolutely deliberate on Stacey's part, because she's quite cunning, is our Stacey. I think she's deliberately put it out there in the mix in front of everybody that she's pregnant with Lance's baby, because she knows that Lance is doing, you know, he's kind of got something going on, seriously going on with Janie, and she wants to absolutely interrupt that, dissect that, totally obliterate it. And boy, she's doing a good job thus far, right? Because now we've got our main characters, Janie and Lance, at complete loggerheads. Because of course, Lance has gone over to see our Janie to find her ex-partner Derek on the doorstep, to find out that, yeah, Derek's asked Janie to marry him. And of course, Lance is completely unaware of that. So guys, I mean, it's intense. I'm holding my breath as I'm talking. I'm holding my breath. As I'm watching and listening to the episode, I'm holding my breath, because it is so intense. What is going to happen next week? You have got to tune in. You've got to tune in. Tell your friends, tell your mum, tell your dad, tell your cat, your dog, and your bird. And don't forget that goldfish. They've got to tune in next week for Better Than Ice Cream, because it's super hot. Drama.com. Wow, let's see if we have any more questions from our amazing audience. Yes, we do. We have Barbara from Birmingham, Alabama, and she is asking and is making a statement, quite frankly. And she says, I can't believe Lance actually wrote the letter. Wow, exactly. That's the key point, isn't it? She can't believe that it was actually Lance that wrote the letter. Because remember, guys, we were thinking that the letter was written by Derek, but it's transpired now that the letter was actually written by Lance. Gosh, confusion. You have to stay with the episodes week to week to find out what's going on, to stay clarified, and in the know, guys. You've got to tune in and keep tuning in week to week as we go through each episode of Better Than Ice Cream. Woo, it's hot. Okay, guys, I think that is it for this week. And what an episode. Wow, guys, I simply cannot wait for next week. You've got to tune in. Please do so. Please tell everybody you know. Let's get everybody talking about Better Than Ice Cream. It's phenomenal. It's delicious. It's super intoxicating. And guys, you can catch Better Than Ice Cream every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on CHTV, that's Clubhouse TV, with me, your host, Bashir the Voice, live from London, England. It's been an absolute pleasure, as it always is, week to week, fronting Better Than Ice Cream and hosting such a delicious, such an intoxicating drama love audio series written by the amazing Diana Copeland and produced by Diana Copeland as well, and directed by Julia Sadinsky. Guys, as always, week to week, I love having you here with me. Thank you so much for engaging with me. Thank you so much for listening into our amazing love audio drama series. I can't wait to welcome you back next week when we'll catch the next segment, the next episode of Better Than Ice Cream. I am Bashir the Voice, your host, and I will see you here back next week. Bye.